Hello guys, welcome back to another episode, and today I'm going to teach you if statements in Lua. So an if statement lets us check a certain condition in our code. So the way you create an if statement is firstly you type if, then you write your condition you want to test, then you write then, and then you just click enter and it will autocomplete you, just like this. And then it will run the rest of the code that is inside the if statement. So here are all of the conditions that you could check with numbers. So x and y are numbers. You could check if two numbers are equal or if they are greater than each other, less than, greater than or equal, and less than or equal. So let's start with a simple example. Let's check if 5 is less than 10, which is true. Then we will print true. Let's run it. And we got true. Now let's give a slightly more advanced example. So let's create a variable. Let's call it z. And it will be equal to 10. So let's check if z equals to 10. And if it does, we will print z is 10. Another thing, we can write else, and this will run only if none of the conditions was met. So let's print z is not 10. So let's test this. We get z is 10. Now if we change z to 5, 5 is not 10, so it will say z is not 10, which is good. But if statements are not limited to only 2 checks, we could even add a third check or even a fourth one. So basically we type else if, then another condition, so z is 9, then let's say we print z is 9. If we change it to 9, we get z is 9. If you still didn't understand what is happening, basically the code first checks this condition, so it checks if z is 10, which is not true, and then it goes to the second condition, and then it checks if z is 9, which is true, so it runs this code. This code will only run if this condition is true, this code will only run if this condition is true, and if none of the above was true, this will run. And that is it, guys. A quick note I wanted to say is, if you think that I didn't explain well something in the video, please tell me in the comments. I would really like to hear it. But I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. And if you did, please consider subscribing and giving us a like. Thanks for watching.